my dear students. Myself Vandita Doshi on behalf of JK Shah classes are here to discuss the amendments relating to your SBEC applicable to June 23. As per your ICSI supplement students, there are only 4 amendments, so we are going to discuss all of them. So let us start with the first amendment, which is from your chapter number 2, that is types of companies. This is very small amendment. So this amendment is relating to the registered office of the company. Now, whenever a company was incorporated, it was mandatory to file verification of registered office. I hope all of you are conversant with this particular provision. So every company registered under Companies Act 2013 should have a registered office. So that registered office details, that is address, we need to file with the ROC. That is itself is called as a verification of registered office. So yes students, you have amendment in this verification of registered office only. So let us understand this. Now how to do verification of registered office? We have always discussed this in class. Verification of registered office can be done in 2 ways. Either you can do it during the incorporation by filing all the documents of registered office in form Spice Plus itself, or you can also do it after the incorporation, that is within 30 days of receipt of COI. But this time Spice Plus form is not applicable. The form applicable is INC 22. So verification of registered office can be done in this 2 ways. During incorporation via Spice Plus and after incorporation in form INC 22. And we need to attach documents like ownership proof, and if our registered office is rented, then we need to attach a rent proof for that. So now once we file these documents or form with the ROC, the amendment says that there will be a physical verification of this registered office by ROC. Yes, this is a recent amendment. So ROC may come up for physical verification of the information which you have provided in your Spice Plus or INC 22. It may bring along with it the documents which we had filed in these forms, and also while doing physical verification, take the photographs of the registered office for keeping in its records. So this was a small amendment in the verification of registered office. I repeat one more time. Once we file the form with the ROC, ROC may come up for the physical verification of registered office by bringing the documents which company had filed and also take the photograph during the verification. So this was your first amendment of your chapter number 2. Going to the next amendment student, very important amendment may come in the form of case law. So please remember. So this is from your chapter number 4, that is legal status of a registered company. So this amendment is relating to small companies. Yes, so when we say small company, the section which comes in our mind is section 2 clause 85 of your Companies Act 2013. So what is the small company? Small company means a company which is defined under section 2 clause 85, which is not a public limited company. So small company is always a private limited company. Now going to the amendment, the paid up share capital of this company has been increased up to rupees 4 crore and turnover of this company has been increased up to 40 crore. So before this amendment, the definition was like as follows. Small company means a company which is not a public company, having paid up share capital not exceeding 2 crores, turnover not exceeding 20 crores. This has been now changed to like this. A small company means a company other than public company, having paid up share capital not exceeding 4 crores and turnover not exceeding 40 crores. We need to always remember this conjunction students, that is and. So in order to be a small company, we need to comply with the paid up share capital, also turnover. So it should neither be exceeding the paid up share capital nor turnover of 4 crores or 40 crores as per the amendment, then only you are a small company. Very important point to be noted, this will be as per the last audited balance sheet and P&L. So if your balance sheet is as on 31st March 2023, okay, then you are a small company or not for the financial year 23-24 will be based on this particular balance sheet. I hope this is very clear. Now, going ahead. Also, the above provisions will not be applicable to these three types of company. First one is holding subsidiary, second one is section 8 company, third one is company or body corporate which is regulated by some special laws, example your statutory companies. So, this was all for your small companies. Now, this particular part, that is nothing shall be applicable to following companies, let us implement that somewhere. So, let us understand with the help of a case study. This was the past paper question. So, let us discuss that. There was a company called as SBP Private Limited having paid up share capital of 2 crores and turnover of rupees 35 crores, and this was balance sheet ending 31st March 2023. So, now we look at the first paragraph. Definitely this is a small company, but very important point to be noted, students, don't jump into conclusion by reading half question. Read entire question, apply your provisions over here, then only start writing answers. So, let us read the second half. SBP Private Limited acquires 75% of equity shares of JBL Private Limited on 15th of August 2022. Now, the question is, analyze whether SBP Private Limited shall be small company for financial year 23-24 as per provisions of Companies Act 2013. Now, by reading the second paragraph, we come to know that when SBP has acquired 75% of shares of JBL Private Limited, which is as per your definition of a subsidiary company, more than half of the voting rights. I hope all of you remember this. So, now by virtue of this, your SBP Private Limited has become a holding company and your JBL Private Limited has become a subsidiary company. So, when company is a holding company, can it be a small company? The answer is no. So, when you see the first paragraph, it is a small company, but when you refer the second paragraph together, when you apply the provisions of 2 clause 85, it is not a small company. So, how do you write this? I have taught you in class how to write a case law, right? So, you have to write applicable law section. After that, provision, very important, the highest weightage in your case law is for provision. After that, the arguments, and last one is your conclusion or analysis. This is how you write a case study. I hope everyone has understood about this particular amendment, also about this case law. To repeat the amendment of small company, as it is very, very important, the paid up share capital has been increased from 2 crores to 4 crores, turnover has been increased to 20 crores to 40 crores. So, please remember this amendment. Going to the third amendment. This is from your lesson number 5, that is formation of LLP. Very small amendment but very important amendment. If you remember, students, when we file Spice Plus, we get various registrations with that like PAN, TAN, ESIC, EPFO, GST, bank account, etc. So, company need not apply for PAN, TAN differently, it will be available via Spice Plus only. Same like that, the initiative has been taken that now even LLPs can apply for PAN along with the incorporation. So, let us see that. Now, founders of LLP can apply for PAN along with the incorporation in form Philip. What is a Philip? Just like Spice Plus, it is a simplified pro forma for incorporating limited liability partnerships. So, that is a Philip. Again, it is an integrated form. Why? Because now in this or through this form, we can apply for the name reservation along with the incorporation, and now also can apply for the PAN. So, only requirement is the Philip needs to be signed through DSE. That means applicant needs to affix its DSE and then only PAN will be available. So, once Philip is filed with the ROC, LLPIN will be generated. What is LLPIN? Limited Liability Partnership Identification Number. Like we have SIN for the companies, we have LLPIN for the LLPs. So, one LLPIN has been generated, MCA will forward the relevant data of PAN to the income tax department through form 49A. So, this is what is the amendment about. I hope this is clear. So, now founders of LLP can take PAN from the Philip only. How do they take the PAN? by affixing DSE, and once LLPIN is generated, MCA forwards the data to the IT department. So now LLP even is no longer required to file form 49A for PAN. Okay, so this was the third amendment. Going to the fourth amendment now, this is from your part C, that is chapter number 20, strike off and restoration of name. This is not more of your exam point of view amendment, that this is a practical amendment. How? I will show you that. See students, in chapter 20 we learn that how to strike off the company. So striking off will be by ROC, that is compulsory striking off, or voluntarily by the company. For that we file these forms. First one STK 1, STK 5 and STK 5A. So now what is the amendment over here? They have just inserted a checkbox. Okay, so this checkbox has been inserted, and what is written besides that? It is written that company is not carrying on any business or operation as revealed after physical verification. So over here your ROC or company, whoever is striking off, they need to declare that we are striking off company because company is not carrying on any business or operation, which we very well know it's a prerequisite to strike off the name of company. I hope you understood. So if they feel it is not carrying on business, this box will be checked and form will be forwarded. As I told you, it is not much relevant from your exam point of view, but as it is given in your ICSI SBEC supplement for June 23 students, it was my duty to cover. So this is how we have covered all the 4 amendments which are given. Let us revise one by one. First amendment about physical verification of registered office can be done by ROC by bringing along documents filed in SPICE Plus or INC 22 and also take the photographs. Second amendment about the small companies, section 2 clause 85, paid up share capital increased to 4 crores, turnover increased to 40 crores. So now all the company having paid up and turnover up to this limit are called as the small companies, and once you are small companies you can avail all the exemptions given under Companies Act. The third exemption available to the LLP. Now founders of LLP can apply for PAN in form Philip along with the incorporation, and once LLPN is generated, MCA will forward the data relevant to PAN in form 49A to the income tax department. And last amendment, just now we discussed chapter number 20, not relevant from your exam point of view. So this were the 4 amendments, so don't worry about any other amendments. Everything is covered. All the very best. Do well. See you soon.